What's up, everyone? I'm James Baney, and I'm here with Kyle Larson, and we are here getting ready to tell you what happened in the High Republic Out of the Shadows. All right, so here we are yet again. We are going to explain this book. Now, here's the thing. This is not a review. This is not a discussion. We're basically going to tell you what happened in this book, the plot, the spoiler synopsis of this book. The reason we do this is because we know sometimes you don't always have the opportunity to pick up the book, or sometimes it's been a while since you read it and you need a little bit of a refresher. What was it that happened in the book? Oh, well, I can watch this video and they'll just lay it out, tell me the plot, tell me the basic story that happened in the book, and I'll give them a like and subscribe to their channel for that.
Of course.
Now, but here we are. We're getting ready to do, Kyle, we are getting ready to do the High Republic Out of the Shadows. No review, but let's get into the story. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, I'll start. Out of the Shadows revolves around a character named Sylvestri Yarrow. Her ship was yanked out of hyperspace and boarded by the Nihil. She then abandons ship and heads to Coruscant to report the attack. Not having any luck there, though, she is encountered by an extremely rich individual named Xylon Graf, whose family is a competitor to the hyperspace lane prospecting Santeca family, who we've seen before. Syl makes a deal for credits and a ship for helping him convince the Republic to let his company go back to the sector where she was attacked and prove something for him. His family wants to lease that sector, but is being blocked because they think there's a new weapon capable of pulling ships out of hyperspace being built there. The hunch is also that it was built by Syl's supposedly dead mother and associate with the Nihil. Gets tricky. What's next?
It sure does. So the Republic agrees now that Syl's there to testify, to dispatch, but they want to dispatch the Jedi to accompany Syl and Xylon. At first, Jedi Vernestra Rwoh and Padawan Imri Kantaros are chosen, but Xylon takes that as an insult because of their age, and so they assigned Jedi Master Comac Vitus and his Padawan Risilas to go along with the mission. And we learn that on the way that Vern has experienced hyperspace visions as a Padawan, and they're starting to come back to her on this trip. She's seeing places and events that'll happen, and it's first proven when they're responding to a distress call. On the planet TK, I think that's how you pronounce it, they pick up Jordanna Sparkburn, and she's a Santeca, and also coincidentally Syl's ex-girlfriend, as Syl once lived on this planet for a year while her mom was off working. Well, we're led to believe that Syl's mom is dead. An attack on Coruscant implies there is more to the story, and this is where it is revealed to us that Chancey Yarrow, that's Sylvestri's mom, she's in fact very much alive and working on this weapon with the Nihil. The young Nihil, who we met in Into the Dark, known as Nan, is with her, and they've worked out a deal with Marchion Ro to borrow Marie Santeca for the construction of this weapon, which, I like to lend out my Force-sensitive navigator once in a while, too.
Exactly. So our group, our heroes, right, are misled, and instead they're going straight to this sector. Instead of going straight to the sector that they thought they were going to, they're in fact being taken to the Graf compound where they're attacked by Nihil and then separated. Vernestra, Comac, and Jordanna confront the Graf and head towards where they think the weapon is, while Syl, Reith, and Imri are now aboard the weapon having been kidnapped by Syl's mom. Now, Vern and Jordanna then board the weapon and fight off the Nihil to rescue them, while Comac calls in Jedi reinforcements who show up and, of course, start attacking this weapon.
Yeah. So on board, one of Vern's visions, the one she's been having a lot, come to a head when she realizes where she is, and she approaches the source of her visions, Marie Santeca. Marie has been holding on to life and giving Vern a final path, a destination that she then passes on right before she passes away. everyone escapes the ship, and the Jedi reinforcements that have arrived destroy it. Syl's mother is still out there, and she will continue developing her hyperspace weapon. She's with Non, and they actually both end up joining the Graf family. Non is an informant for the Nihil secrets, and Syl's mother, Chansey, to finish her hyperspace weapon, working for them. So meanwhile, the Jedi work to break down all the events while Syl and Jordanna officially get back together and fly off on their new ship as promised by Xylon Graf. Vernestra decides to keep the secret of the path that Marie gave her, as it leads to an unknown part of the galaxy. But she's compelled by the Force to not share that knowledge with the Jedi, which kind of leaves you on a very uncertain tone. But that's the end of the book right there.
Yeah,
so that is Out of the Shadows.
Yeah, exactly. That is basically what happened in the book. We hope you guys liked the video. Like I said, give it a like and a subscribe. If you want to hear us actually give our opinions on it, review it, and then eventually get into a spoiler discussion, we have that video up on the channel as well, and it's linked in the description of this video and at the end, in the end credits or whatever. But you can check that out, and that's where we're actually going to deep dive and actually have a good talking about this particular book and what we thought of it and how it feeds in with everything else that's going on. But for this video, that's it. That's all we got. That's what happened in the High Republic, Out of the Shadows. Kyle, where can people find you online?
You can occasionally find me on the Twitter, Kyle D. Larson, and I also contribute book and comic reviews to Star Wars Newsnet, and I'm a contributor for What the Force Show.
Awesome. And me, you can find me, I'm James Baney, on Twitter and Instagram, at Myra Trunks, and a lot of times doing many types of videos on this channel here, including the Resistance broadcast, where we're talking about Star Wars news and discussion twice a week. It's a podcast, but we do it in video form on YouTube just for you guys. Until the next book, until the next High Republic book, most likely, we'll see you around. See you next time.
Bye-bye, everyone.